it's, I don't know. You just have to clear ADS as taking the top floor. Like, I feel like with Vence defenses, very often,
some people prefer the sledge because they're more comfortable on them.
Yeah.
But you can come in, Kajeka can just lob a grenade.
Oh, ironic to drone Mozzie there.
Oh, and there it is.
Saves. You need to protect yourself, buddy.
That was so free. That was so free.
Oh, yeah, that was not a great start for saves. At least these castle barricades working a little bit in favor here of Navi.
That was a 1776 level free.
Yeah. Castle always being kind of picked here for Vents for the most part. It's not unstandard, so they're going to be prepared for that. But it's this double offices play here that's going to be possibly problematic. They do actually stun one, but don't really push off of it.
If you guys watched Border when Empire played Vitality on it, you would see that literally all Dan does is he comes in and he pressures with Zofia and holds an angle for the rest of the round, which is exactly this one here inside of the break room. It's such a powerful one to have because you can control all the rotations since there's only 2 staircases, and you know that these stairs is going to be a bit difficult to go through. It's going to do a bit more damage here to Pi.
Well, now he's winning that fight by a little bit.
Can destroy the barricade at any point in time, but of course leaving it up protects Dan's flank. He has one more flashbang to use, or at least...
Yeah, I like that he's using the castle barricade to his favor here. That's giving him the opportunity to let the rest of his players get into positions to help with this. It is burning a bit of time, to be fair. Pi is actually delaying, but there's nowhere for Pi to go. He's not going to escape back to site. He's just a dead man walking unless he wins his fight. I like how that rhymed. Very poetic.
As usual, Edgar Allan Emzo. Kajeka.
Quote the Raven nevermore.
Very true. There's a grenade being lobbed in here by Kajeka. His last one. Sider will take a lot of damage and get finished off by the Jaeger, who gets another citizen, as usual, living up to the fragging potential. Pi will be lost, and there's the second from Dan, though. To answer back in a 3v2. 15 seconds left, though. That's the problem now. Ujamer is going to be destroyed. EMP thrown in, and they're going to have to dive into the gunfight. Nello will be lost, leaving only Kendra alive, and it's the perfect operator to have. No, the IQ's on it. The IQ's trying to plant, and they lost it. He's right around the corner from them.
Had the Thatcher been slightly earlier. Well,
reminds me of who's.
I'm gonna replace Kixon because I don't know who you're talking about.
What?
I know Kenneth Star, but that's
from SpongeBob. That's 26.
Oh boy.
No.
Well, back to the game. Armory Lockers with an Echo and the Mozzie mute again. It didn't actually really stop Empire last time. Of course, it didn't help that Saves just pretty much hung out, checking his phone, dying. The exact positioning without waiting for a call, so that can happen. Saves again the first kill, donating his life every round to make sure that, and Dan again starting exactly the same way. The slight bit of damage from Pi. This time on Dock instead of Castle. This is a weird deja vu for a different site.
Dum, dum, dum. There's one more drone being thrown out of here. Shepherd, in the meantime, is going to be busy droning in. Of course, the big problem last time is that he kind of was the one going in and planting. And when it's just so programmed in your head that I plant and then I drone, then I plant, then you're going to forget to deal with the yokai. Pi, though, will find a kill. That's Dan lost first. And Kajeka will come in and try to snipe anybody sitting behind.
He almost saw that yokai.
We could definitely see it there, but it got already lifted up.
Yeah.
To the sky. The IQ's trying to snipe it.
Yeah, Shepherd knows it's there, which is fine. They won't have a problem with it. They can Thatcher as well for the plant to cover, because that will disable it for a good period of time. Kajeka already finding another one here to make up for Dan dying early.
Time again.
Oh, he was just barely stepping off of that hatch right when Kajeka opened it.
After lucky stars, there's a drop. Citizen gets the kill, and now he's going to run back up those metal stairs. Go for the plant, but Scyther, a great shot on a Pi, and Shepherd another on Citizen, catching him off.
This looks familiar.
Rotation. Kendrew, though, is outside. He fought.
Didn't have the yokai to work with that round. I played that first round as well. Of all people, because he is the one doing the kind of droning for himself. He's the one I think would be the most hurt by it. If you don't have to deviate from those because the bans don't mess it up, and you don't have to switch up operators because the defenders aren't going to bring anything that really throws that out of whack, it really makes an attack, the way Empire is a consistent team, that much stronger. So unless Navi can do something to really throw Empire off, Empire, I think, round before that and picked up 3, so it's like he's kind of mixing his previous 2 successes and failures.
Joystick running the AR-33, so expecting with a hollow and angled, which is great. Do you want to go engage in close quarters fights? Save is going to be the first one to be taken off the board. Yet again. Nice grenade to be flung out the window. Dan has yet another long angle to watch. Honestly, it's literally all that Dan does is just watch a long angle with the ACOG Zofia.
If it works, right?
Mm-hmm. There's one drone in the hall. It'll be useful to deal with any flanks later on in the round. Joystick with the drone in. He's going to see a few bullet tracers come out from that dock. I'm going to ping out the location for a second. Dan tried to come and is like, no, I'm not holding angle. I have to come back. Now we'll find Karajeka. This will prompt Empire to be a bit more proactive with this push. Dan's taking a tiny bit of damage himself in this 4v4. Trying to collapse onto the dock, but through the wall he continues to fire, trying to find Joystick on the floor. Prompt Dan to also push into Fountain, but he's unaware of the flank. Actually, he might have an idea. He finds the head. Citizens down. Shepherd for another one on a pie, and there goes your dock. It's a 4v2 again with 35 seconds. Advantage for Empire.
Well, continued advantage really for them. Joystick being a low health is not great, but if he's able to do his job with those EMPs, which doesn't necessarily require getting into gunfights, he's not in a bad position. It doesn't necessarily need to use them that much as well if Shepherd's on top of his job like it looks. This could come down to Kendrew yet again. Did we even see one mute jammer in Yellow's pocket? Like, if you're doing mute Mozzie, why are you pocketing mute jammers?
10 seconds to go.
Right now, at 7 seconds, you're just opening up a wall just to have a flank.
Oh, Nello missed that.
Where's the yokai? It's not here. They're going to have to go for the fight, and they're going to try to stick the diffuser. Kendrew. His yokai is a bit too far back, and there it goes. There's the last shot from Scyther with the bearing 9.
But I think he probably should switch off Echo. They're invisible to most operators, but Shepherd's on his job.
Docker cameras, because there's no information to play off of, you kind of always are handing out a free kill every single round. So remove that, you won't have to deal with it anymore, and you should be better. You should be more reactive to Team Empire.
I'd actually like to see Sage just play on site with his C4 at this point.
If you just let...
A big problem for them here, because Karajeka knows his job well. And this is not a huge map. They are going to get droned into offices in here, going for a straight-up offices attack. Looking good doing so far. Dan, again, he likes to take that initial bit of damage. It's like how he scouts out players. Go ahead and shoot me, I'll live through it, and then find you.
A bit of a masochist, I can tell.
Yeah, it seems to work for him so far on border, though. The only reason he even died last round is he was on such low health in that fight. It didn't really matter, though. It turned into a trade, so... Finally, a drone shot, at least. One EMP in the pocket here. AR-33 being brought, actually. I didn't necessarily notice that earlier, but...
Yeah.
I know you're like that. I said it just for you, just to make you happy.
Thank you.
Oh, right over the pest, you see that? Damn. Around it, rather.
Yeah, usually the pest has like a higher vertical leap than Michael Jordan.
You have to keep in mind, though, it is a limited circle. You actually do need to be careful when you place it. Like, let's say you place it on the corner, bottom corner of a doorway. I think it is possible to throw it over it. Oh, not jump it, but Shepherd. Not going to get that. Oh, Joystick, though, I think died with that EMP in his pocket, so could be a little more problematic. But at least they don't have to deal with the yokais as well. But nice shot through the softwall from Saves. Finally doing something more than dying first.
Great cross angle, but there's Shepherd predicted.
Second this time now.
Oh, Dan coming around here trying to pressure from the back as Shepherd has already gotten another one. You want to come in through Armory, and Dan is wasting no time through it, but Kendrew gets spotted and taken down. Karajeka, as usual, hunting down for these last-minute roamers. You should be able to finish off Kendrew, leaving only Nello alive with 30 seconds. He has no nitro cell. As you see, there's a bulletproof camera that's put upstairs in the armory to watch. It's right there in front of the Zofia. Karajeka knows there's someone around, but they're not sure where Kendrew is. There's the finisher, and there's the IQ down. 10 seconds left. You have to go for the fight in Dan's.
Without knowing the player was in there, or being prepared for it some kind of wise, I'm not seeing Na'Vi get more than a couple rounds on this defense, just off the way things are going so far. They're doing very little. Let's play our spots and try and counter them, but
what is
not working.
Cap meta?
I mean, Capcan at this point, honestly. Legion would be good. Something to say, like, they can't at least barrel forward as quickly as they are.
I think I stepped into a goo mine coming out of the office a couple days ago.
Yeah,
I
those.
would explain it.
You can definitely get tetanus from those.
Hope it's not that bad, but still.
You never know.
There's Shepherd checking around the corner. He sees that they're spotted, and Pie's not going to survive for too long. Now I want to have a bite of him. There's a breach charge, opening things up for Team Empire. They're watching around the corner. They need those drones to confirm locations.
Damn.
There's one in Fountain,
he
and
knows.
there's
Wow, the finish on Pie. Hit versus Pie is just such an interesting dynamic. He predicted Pie being in that spot because he was there last time at the castle. And, well, you can't do that. Against a team like this, you can't be in predictable spots. That's just not the play.
Where else are you going to go in that case? Is Dan
Downstairs.
Walking out of CCTV. Will he check inside of the desk? Kendra is sitting in there, and actually there's nothing to stop the drone from coming in, which is kind of surprising given the fact that both Mozzie and Mute are on the table. Oh no, he didn't spot the Valkyrie! Or did he?
Yeah, you never know, but it doesn't matter. Kendra's gone anyways.
Fair enough, but in the meantime, Kadejeka is going to come on in with his buck and enter into Tellers. So he can play from there.
Shepherd doing a good job.
Because of all those breach charges that he can use.
Wow, he could just blow up that floor. I mean, Karjeka's going to be the one to do a lot of it, but Dan's like, I got these, might as well use them. He's going to find one in just a second, or he's going to find, nope, okay, well, there's that. I always worry about these defenders if there's asbestos in some of these floors with all that raining down. But Kendrew, finally finding a nice kill there on the Scyther. Not going to be the last man to try and clutch this time in terms of not doing anything till them. But Kendrew,
oh no,
sneaky beaky here, gets, what? Loses the fight. That's why you bring the AR-33.
Honestly, do not underestimate it. That combination is huge. It makes you snap aim very quickly.
It is the ultimate way to literally get in their heads.
Honestly, it's just, I fully commend it, but that was a shot and a half. Kadejeka is going to turn around the corner and spray into the wall. There's 15 seconds left. Is this old Vitality now?
Oh no!
Oh, Citizen and Nello will find a kill each, but Shepherd, it's last and it's actually on the site. Joysticks is way back and trying to support him from the actual open area. Can he find one kill? The Nitro Cell will miss, and Shepherd gets the last.
Knows their angle approach. He's watching. Like, you take this long 45 to
out on both the Capitao and the Nomad, two operators that are a lot of times instrumental.
How long saves can survive? Look against floors.
Oh.
And that was more due to Dan dying. Shepherd,
he's down.
Downs him.
Oh my.
I see you on your phone, bud. Good night.
This is what Intero
must feel Doc like. Is here. Citizen, though, getting the kill on Karjeka. That's a very important early kill.
Oh, but close to finishing off the Jaeger. You're expending utility.
It's already one of the better starts Navi's had here, especially with the Doc bringing the Citizen back up again as well.
So that's something you got to kill. You got a big one on Karjeka, that's for sure.
Well, so even if Dan kills Pie this time, it's going to be long angle Doc again. He knows it though. He knows he's going to have to fight long angles against the Doc, but he knows the Doc will likely peek them, and he's hoping to be in positions to catch that.
First CMP coming in. Bring down the wall. Should be destroying any jammers or any pests that are set behind it. I assume that's why. There's Shepherd confirming, yes, indeed, there is no one. You can see a trail of blood, and it's because, well, the Echo got picked up. So, in the end, valiant effort, but one bullet would have been all that was necessary to pick off a really important operator here for the defense of Na'Vi. The IQ is trying to do more work and snipe off a yokai, I would assume. Shepherd is going to go back up on the rappel. Interesting again that it's not Shepherd that's playing on the Heartbreacher, as Empire opting for the Habana and not for the Thermite today.
I mean, he's been doing really well on this IQ.
Exactly.
No reason to change that. Joystick in the cutoff position on Sandwich. Once that position is held and there's no flank from AC, it becomes very difficult to retake on any kind of plant attempt.
He's been given a lot of time here to just come in and open up into the desk. This is not something that usually happens, but even the Habana's going to walk on in, and there's the headshot. Saves, actually, will be the one to find it. Joystick's going to be prompted to vault on in as Citizen is low on HP in the back. Going for the plant in default. Shepherd. Is there a yokai drone to use? No, the Echo is actually going to dive out, believing that there's still somebody on the rappel, but that was a perfect timing from Joystick to walk in for it. Shepherd is going to take down Nello. They're going to watch it in a 3v3. The Doc preparing for the peek as Shepherd goes off the angle at the perfect moment. He's going to do a decent chunk of damage to Pie. Joystick finishing off Citizen, and another one on the Kendrew. Just holding down metal stairs. Pie on his own versus 3, and he's going to get pushed.
All thing, but it made all the difference because he was able to hold his position, or may have even lost a Claymore or something like that out on the window. Being played from Empire and Scyther to do it, which should be just fine. The Echo. Karjeka as well with a follow-up on the Pi. This is a really good start for Empire to possibly take the 6th point and guarantee that one and continue to sit on top of the leaderboard here with probably the 3, let's be honest.
That might have been the play there. Scyther still is up with Valkyrie. There's probably a lot of cameras that are still up. Maybe not all of them, but a great shot from Citizen, close to finding the second. Karjeka is down. That's a hell of a shot there. Shepherd still has a Nitro Cell though, and it's a 2v3 with one of these operators.
Both of these guys can clutch so hard though. This is a difficult fight.
It's Shepherd. He can do it usually. That's the player you're looking for. Plus Scyther in support on the Echo as an op. Definitely what you're looking for. Citizen eats a ton of damage here, but actually gets dropped off. Shepherd at half HP takes down Citizen and stops him dead in his tracks. Flashbangs being thrown in by saves that he gets taken out by Shepherd again. What is happening right now for Na'Vi? They're gonna try to push in. Well, it's 1 now versus the 2 as Empire are getting ready. The picks from Scyther. He's peeking up real slow and trying to fire and find the headshot. He needs to wait until his teammate comes in support. And there it is. Scyther
play there from the mute. That head. Dan teasing the Goyo.
At least there's a reason why we gave him the title of MVP of
Raleigh.
Major in Raleigh. So
he really was.
He really was. Everybody really performed there from Empire. That's how you win a Major for the World Championship. So, one in Kiev, and I'm not sure where Empire are boot camping right now. I don't know if they're in Russia or in Austria as they were before, but hey, that aside.
It's always boot camping season, you know, just before the Invitational. Citizen probably going to go for a peek hole here. Backs away from it as well, just in case someone was going to do something about it. Opens up an angle for himself. Unfortunately, does not find the player inside of Workshop. Dan holding a crouch hole as well. Citizen actually takes out the Electric Claw. Nicely done.
Fair enough.
Ash crouch walk style. And bullet holes also being held, though, from Karjeka, who are finally bringing a Mozzie themselves.
If anything, operators in Siege, they just end up doing so many squats because crouch walking around a map is just...
Oh yeah, your thighs got to be nuts in this game.
Man. You walk around like 10 paces crouching, you're going to feel it.
I'm surprised they don't make their thighs thicker on the models just for the crouching you have to do.
There's the plant though, saves. Oh, he's going to get nitroed. But Pi with another one on the joystick. Dan finding one, and Karjeka for the second. He goes in for a quick fight against the top floor. But
a lot of P10 Roni today.
Oh, there's the Nitro Cell. It goes out, sails, and will not connect. But the shot, oh! Kendra takes half damage here on the sledge. Finish off Karjeka, but Nello gets found, and the headshot will smell his demise, and possibly Na'Vi's, as one round is just not great. Of course, finally Kendra will find a kill. TCSG shots just being put everywhere on that floorboard.
This is not happening.
They just have every bit of info on this. There's no way Kendra can do this. What? But can he? Kendra still finds a kill. Needs to plant that diffuser though.
Just wait till 0.
Yeah, and wait till 0. Play around the corner. Yes, he's got it. Oh, at the last second.
So close.
So close. At the end of the day, it's Team Empire 7-1 victory.
Well, we know Navi's thigh workout is going to be kicking themselves. That is not great. Well played by Empire, though. Very well played. It was certainly not Empire playing Empire.